Hey, what's up, folks? This video will teach you how to create a linked list. It's going to be very short, a very short video. So let's get to it. Structure or struct node. The structure will contain only two data members: a integer data member and a pointer to this node or to this structure. And data and node pointer next. Let's get to the main function. Here we're going to declare, we're going to create a head for the linked list, and the head will be allocated, basically dynamically allocated memory for these variables that I'm about to create. So let's create the head first. Node pointer head equals new. So this new key is the key for creating or allocating memory, dynamically allocating memory. New node. We're going to create a bunch of nodes. No, I'm used to Mac, so it's gonna there. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. This should be enough. So let's change the name. We're gonna change this to let's say next node or node 1. Node 2. Or let me actually rename this to box 1, because this is very confusing. When I first learned about linked list, it was so much confusing. I was like, why is it's called next node, or why it's node? So let's get rid of that confusion. If this video, you're watching this video for the first time, or you're trying to learn how to create a node, then this will be less confusing, I think. So we created 5 different variables called head, box 1, box 2, box 3, and box 4, and they're all dynamically allocated memory. So let's access the first node, which is the head. So if you don't know about this arrow, then you need to go back to your pointer chapter and read this. Learn how to use this arrow, or the pointer, basically dereferencing the pointer. So head is accessing the data part, which is right here. This is what we're accessing. Whenever we hit the arrow operator, we're accessing this data right here. So this data equals, we're going to enter 10. Now we're going to access the pointer part, where we're going to set this pointer to the next box. So next, let me type next box over here. So get rid of the box, next box there. Next box. So we're accessing the next box, or the pointer to the next box. We're going to set it to box 1. There we go. So what we did was we filled the head with 10, and now we're pointing to the next box. So basically, the linked list, or each node, contains 2 parts, and 2 parts is data and the pointer. So now we set the data to 10 and the pointer to the next box right here. So now we're going to go to the box 1 and access the data part. Data equals, we're going to set it to let's say 20, whatever. So now we're going to go back to box 1 and go to next box and set it to box 2 there. And let's continue doing this. Box 2, we're gonna access box 2, the data part, and set it to 30. Box 2, access the pointer part, and next box equals box 3. Now box 3, access the data part and set it to 40. Now we're going to access the pointer part of the data or the structure. Let's next box. Equals box 4. There you go. And last one, box 4, access the data, set it to 50. Just remember the last box or the tail, basically some people call it the tail. We're going to set the tail to null pointer because that's our last box or the last node. So the last node is supposed to be pointing to null. Data and next box equals null PTR. PTR. There you go. We're all done with this. Now we're gonna go and traverse. For traversing or displaying our data or the values that we entered in our nodes, we have to create another node called temp. So let's go create that node pointer temp equals new node. And now we're gonna set head, or what is basically inside the head. We're gonna put it into the temp, and the temp will be the start of traversing point. So temp is equal to head. So right here, this is the head, right? So whatever is inside this variable head, or the head of the linked list, will be assigned to temp, and the temp will start viewing the list down to the last node. So let's create a while loop. While temp is not null PTR, keep viewing cout data is temp arrow data and line. And for this, temp equals temp next next box, actually, next box, right? Next box. There. So this line, it will once this line of code is executed, it's gonna come here, and this will make sure that it will jump or it will read the second node, and then this process will be going until the temp variable hit the null or the null pointer, which is the last box. Box 4 contains null pointer, which is the last one. This is the tail, which points to null PTR, or basically points to 0. All right. I think it should be it. Let's run. Oh, what's happening here? Null pointer. Oh. Next box. Okay. Let's spell. Here we go. Boom. There. The data, the first box has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hopefully this video was helpful and helped you out. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next tutorial. Have a good day.